So this is me fixing my mistake. So, working on a Subaru, doing rotors and pads, and I accidentally left the ignition on when I was futzing around with something. Battery went dead. You have to trick these things into thinking, well, it's actually a 12 volt battery, but when it's dead, it thinks it's a 6 volt battery, and there's no way of telling it it's a 12 volt battery other than to put another battery on it to raise up the voltage to temporarily trick that, or put a power supply on it. I've got both a power supply running 5 amps and this is running 15 amps right now, just to get this topped off. When this guy is done, I'm gonna set that guy to a constant current, like 1 amp trickle charge, and let this thing simmer overnight to get rid of the sulfation. And then I've got a, what do you call it? A battery tester, electronic battery tester. I'll put on that to see if I did any permanent damage. I really wish this thing would have topped off last night when I took the car for a test drive after doing the brakes. But these stupid new cars have the smart alternators, and it just won't top off the battery. It keeps the battery at a crappy state of health. So when I came back the next day in the evening, this thing was dead again. So yeah, I probably need to buy one of those nuclear chargers, and one that has a selectable voltage. Doesn't try to be smart on me. Really hate that. It's the second time I've had to do this. But anyway, this is simmering. Probably needs another hour. Alright, that's it for now. Took the regular car charger off, and I really hate that thing. I mean, for run-of-the-mill charging, sure, it's fine. Anyway, I got this thing up to a good floating voltage at 2 amps. So I'm going to leave this, yeah, it's dark out. I'm going to leave this run overnight, come back in the morning, and check the battery health with my little battery meter. Alright, it is now morning, and I got this little battery checker on it. I'm gonna test. Cold cranking amps. This is a 550 cold cranking amp rated battery. But what I found is really don't need to know the CCA of the battery to get this thing to work. All the battery tester needs is for is to say whether the battery's good or bad. You know, if it's, what, I don't know, 80% of, you know, the rating, then it might be on the bad side. I don't know what the exact threshold is, but it will tell you what the CCA is after you enter this in, regardless of what this number is. So you can just, if you don't know it, just put in like 550 for a regular car battery, maybe, you know, 650 for a truck battery, light truck battery or something like that, and move on like I'm doing. So it's saying it's 89%, 520 cold cranking amps. So I'm going to redo this again. I found that sometimes if you jiggle these alligator clamps, it's going to give you a slightly different reading. So I'm gonna, oops, jiggle. Let me reposition this one. Do this again. Yeah, see, I just jiggle it and it's a little bit lower now, but hey, whatever. So after all that, I caught the battery in time, it looks like.